Several passengers sustained serious injuries when two PSV matatus collided head-on at Thitai Bridge along the Ol-Kalou Engineer Road near Kariamu Shopping Center in Nyandarua County. The injured were rushed to 𝐄𝐚𝐬𝐭𝐥𝐞𝐢 Referral Hospital, where they are receiving treatment as authorities continue investigating the cause of the crash. Meanwhile, road safety officials and medical experts are urging motorists to exercise caution, especially as traffic fatalities rise during the festive season. NTSA Kiambu Regional Head Pavlin Mutuma said heightened vigilance and preventative measures are in place to reduce accidents. KENHA Board Chair Winfred Ngumi also called on Kenyans to avoid speeding and overlapping, stressing on the importance of using roads safely to save lives.
In conjunction with KENHA, KERA, KURA, Red Cross and Namata, we were also able to sensitize quite a number of pedestrians and boda riders and cyclists and other motorists on that area.
Tuwe watulivu, let's use the roads for the purpose they're intended. Don't overlap, just follow the law, follow the road signs, keep to the speed signs, and we'll ensure that any blockages are handled as fast as possible. We are working very closely with the National Police Service and NTSA. It's a collaboration between all these agencies to ensure that people get home and they get safely.
The Isiolo County Gender Technical Working Group is calling for the creation of county referral pathways to better track and manage gender-based violence cases. National Gender and Equality Commission County Coordinator Dr. Luke Nahashon said such a system would help coordinate services for survivors and strengthen multi-sectoral efforts. Speaking at a stakeholders meeting, he praised partners like SHAP and Plan International for supporting community-led initiatives while advocating for a joint GBV database.
Be our champions to help us in advocacy work. So I think that is one of the best things that Plan International is bringing. We also have a lot of, we have a big gap in terms of data management, which I know it's one of the questions that was being asked earlier, that how are we trying to, to structure, data management and how we can have kind of a common registry for all of us. And we are so much dependent on the health information systems, but I know Plan, they are working on something, a platform that if a survivor reports, they will be able to report anonymously, and all that data can be captured, and it can also be shared to all the development or the state actors.
Banking institutions have been urged to design products that appeal to young people and promote a culture of saving. Anglican Church of Kenya, Mount Kenya South Diocese Bishop Reverend Charles Muturi noted that youth make up to 64% of the country's population and cannot be ignored. He called on SACCOs to actively engage the youth. Nyahururu Deputy County Commissioner Julius Stowe encouraged investors to tap into the area's growing population while also warning revelers and motorists to exercise caution during the festive season.
We have more than 1 million people plus. So it's the right time for the youths to be encouraged to invest to have a saving culture, so that whatever they get, whatever small it is, they should invest in such SACCOs.
And clashes erupted at the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Nyahururu over a leadership dispute. One faction backed a former pastor who had been transferred by the governing board, while the other supported the current pastor appointed last year. Tensions escalated when supporters of the ex-pastor attempted to install a new leader despite the incumbent already in place, prompting accusations of mismanagement and division from ousted leader Joseph Muchemi. Police moved in to restore order, urging both sides to settle their differences outside the church to avoid further disruption of worship. And that's it from the Eastleigh Voice News Desk.